Hello and good day, guys, and welcome to yet another episode of Innocent Stuff. This is Innocent Stuff, the channel. And if this is the first time joining us in this channel, why don't you give us a Kaba special, which is the Carry a Brother Along special, which will motivate us to put out more interesting stuff for you. And as always, let us get right into it. Today, or on today's episode of Innocent Stuff, we'll be talking about a well-known phenomenon in society, which ironically is not getting enough discussions on it. Like nobody's really talking about it. Everybody's just seeing it happen every day all in front of them, and nothing is being done about it. They're just keeping quiet about it. And I don't understand why it's so. And today I want to shed some light on it. So, and what I'm talking about today is the inability of modern men or men these days to approach women. There seems to be a kind of phobia amongst men when they want to approach women or concerning approaching or talking to women. I don't understand what could be the problem. I don't understand where it's coming from, but it's just there. Every day I say it. Even amongst guys that I talk to, I'll be like, hey, bro, look at that cute girl. Why don't you go say hi to her? And they freeze up. All of a sudden, they be like, which girl? Oh, no, man, I don't fit, I don't fit. I can't talk to this girl. And I don't seem to understand why it's so. I can't seem to understand it. It's just there. So today I just want to shed some light on it. And while we're talking about it, we'll be using some videos, to buttress our point and drive it home into your thick skulls. The thick skulls of these men who are victims of this or who I'll be using as an example. And if you know you fall into these categories of men, change or perish. So let's get right into it.
I'm calling you out now, Margaret. I'm calling you out. If you are dating someone that don't have money to pay for your flight, you should stop doing that nonsense. Eh? What kind of girls do you have now? See, look at this picture on this look at this picture. This girl, I invited this girl, I booked flight for her. She redirects the flight to see another man. And now I'm calling her to return my money. If you're not coming to see me, return my money. She went to see, she's posting picture with another guy, with my own flight money. You know how much is flight? Now, Margaret, that's her profile, that's her picture, and that's her Instagram profile. If I'm giving you 24 hours to return my money, if you do not return that money, I swear with God Almighty, if you do not return my money, don't know what to tell you, Sha.
You're very stupid.
But let me wait for you 24 hours, don't return.
And that's exactly what we're talking about. That is exactly what we're talking about. So you see, you can't say he's not handsome. You can't say he's broke. At least he can afford flight money, especially in Nigeria. He can afford flight money. You're booking flight for a girl who you've not met before, who you just met on social media, and this seems like Snapchat or Instagram, and you're paying flight money already for her to come see you. All for what? All in exchange for what? Yeah, sex, right? Definitely. But we'll get to that. But the thing is, you send the money to her, and she has scammed you. Now she's using your flight money, like he said, to visit another guy. Doesn't it make sense? She's for the highest bidder. She's an internet hoe. She's a hoe online. You placed your bid, someone outbid you, and she's honoring the visit of the one who outbid you. Why are you ranting on social media? And this is what we were talking about. You can't tell me that he can't find good girls with morals intact. You can't tell me that. But exactly, look at what he's doing now. He's now on same social media where he found the hoe who scammed him, and he's ranting. He's ranting and threatening to bring down heaven on earth because she scammed you of your flight money. That's stupidity, man. That's plain old stupidity. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. What could be the problem these days? What could be the problem, or what could be the cause of this phobia of approaching women amongst men? Why do men have this phobia all of a sudden? They can't even talk to girls on the streets. And when they can't do that, but when you come to social media or you come online, they are online warriors. On social media, they are kings. They can talk all sorts of nonsense. They can say all sorts of things they want to say. But talk to meet a girl face to face and say these things, they freeze up. all of a sudden they lose their guts. What could be the problem? You better change, man. And Margaret, please, if you have a fear of God in you, kindly return his body. Or if not, roll, flex the body and roll. Don't return shit to him. He's a very stupid fellow. That's what we're talking about. Weakness amongst men. Weakness in almost everything. You can't even talk to women. Oh my God. This is embarrassing. And if this is you, you better change. Or, oh well, change or perish. So after the man who sent some flight money and the lady refused to oblige his request or scammed him of his money, we have another particular set of men. These are those ones who put their girlfriends on monthly allowances. Oh my goodness, I love these men, man. I love them. I love them because most often than not, I mean, 90% of the time it backfires. And it backfires there on social media. They coming back, they come back to social media to rant and cry. This girl placed on a monthly allowance of so amount. She still had the guts to cheat on me. She did this. Oh my God, I will never forgive women. I will never love any girl in my life again. I will never do this to women. I will never do. That's bullshit. Yes, it is. They're placing these girls on allowances. I mean, look at this one. I will play the video shortly. He placed his girlfriend on an allowance, and someone outbid him too. He placed the girl on a 50K monthly allowance. Another spender outbid him and placed the girl on a 100K allowance. And what? While the girl was still with him collecting his 50K allowances, she was with the other man collecting 100K allowances and fucking the both of them.
Now, wow.
Yes, and he found out, and he's heartbroken, he's crying, he's angry that, oh, this girl been doing all this for, she still had the guts to cheat on me. Come on, man. Come on. You cannot negotiate genuine desire. You can't negotiate genuine attraction. You bought yours for money. And what happens if a man goes to the market and, or a trader goes to the market and buys a particular commodity for so amount of money, is on sale, right? If someone comes and bids him twice the amount or thrice the amount he bought the particular commodity, what is he going to do? He's going to sell it, right? Exactly. So you bought yours. That is something that is supposed to be on the market for sale. You bought it and brought to your house to keep it as what? An asset? Come on. Come on. How can you keep it as an asset? It's not an asset. It belongs to the streets. So let's watch this video, guys, and let's get right into it.
Why they shout for me? This guy is giving me 200K just
Oh,
for one night. Are you
my bad. It wasn't 200. It wasn't 100K. It was 200K. Yeah, it's 200K, not 100K.
giving me a man? What is this?
Of course, do you know how much she makes her hair? This gets me every time. Whenever I see videos like this, it always gets me every friggin' time. And this is exactly what we're talking about, man. It is exactly what we are talking about. Oh, you see, the new guy is giving her 200K just for a night. You brought a hoe to your house and you're placing a hoe on allowance. Thinking, what were you thinking? That your 50K was going to change her? Your 50K was going to magically turn her into a wife material? Was that what you were thinking? Someone outbid you, my guy.
This is business.
Someone is paying her 200K for a night while you're giving her 50K monthly. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? And there is a particular demographic who this acts or this kind of behavior are rampant amongst them, both the male and the female. I mean, the male are the allowance payers, and the women are the receivers of the allowance. Yes, I won't mention them, but we all know who they are. Especially in Nigeria, we all know who they are. A particular demographic, we know who they are. So you're crying or you're losing your shit because someone outbid you, giving her 200K for a night while you're giving her 50K monthly. Come on, man. You should just pray to God. Pray to God that He gives you the wisdom to change. If not, if you don't change, oh my god, this is going to be the tip of the iceberg. You're going to see much worse than this. And this is what we're talking about, guys. Why are you doing this? Don't you have parents? Don't you have sisters? People who appreciate the funds or who appreciate the money if you give it to them. Thank you, my son, and God bless you is better than this embarrassment which you're receiving from a girl who is nothing to you, who is just there for the little money you have. Isn't it better? Isn't, oh, thanks, bro, for this. Thanks, bro, for that. Thanks, bro, for this so amount. Thanks, bro, for helping me out with this. Isn't it better than, what can your 50K do for me? It's just 50K. Some other people are giving me 200K. Do you know how much I make my hair? Your 50K can't even buy me a wig. Isn't it better? Why do we keep doing this to ourselves, guys? This is peak weakness. This is peak emasculation. This is peak feminization. It's stupidity. It is. So that's exactly what it is at this moment. And we just keep preaching every day, guys. We keep preaching every day. Change or perish. Or you go hear me, you go see Shaggy, and we go dey wait you for front.